Today's lesson is called Plus Talk, Problems with Household Appliances. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.I
am Roger. Today we're going to talk about what you can do if you have problems with some household appliances. Of course, household means having to do with your house, things in the house, and an appliance is a special kind of machine that helps you in your life. It could be your stove, your refrigerator, your toaster, and also your electric razor if you're a guy.
There you go. Those are all appliances. One note, usually appliances can be moved around. Okay, let's say you've got a light in the ceiling there. Okay, technically that is an electrical device. It runs on electricity, but you wouldn't call that thing an appliance. Okay, you'd call that a fixture, a light fixture. And the idea there is with fixtures is that they don't move. Okay, so you've got a sink there in the bathroom. You can't move that. That's not going to be an appliance. Yes, if you've got furniture, you've got chairs and tables and stuff like that. They don't run on electricity. That would be furniture. Okay, appliances usually run on electricity or something like that. And yes, today we are going to have some trouble with household appliances or some problems with household appliances. Anyways, that's enough for now. Let's go ahead and get started with our Plus Talk dialogue. When we come back, we're going to be talking with Graham and Sandy. So don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Problems with household appliances. 1. Refrigerator. Sandy's new refrigerator is making odd noises, so she calls the customer service number for help. Thank you for calling Ballard Customer Service. My name is Graham. How may I help you?
Hi, I just purchased a Ballard BXM 4937 refrigerator about a week ago, and it's making some strange noises.
Can you describe these noises?
They sound almost like a bird chirping.
Is the freezer working properly?
Now that you mention it, no. It doesn't seem cold enough.
There might be a problem with your refrigerator's evaporator fan. We can send a repairman to take a look at it.
Hello， 大家好。第一部分我们看到的单字 purchase， 而这个字在课文中是动词，指购买。例如 Blair purchased a new apartment with her lottery money. Blair 用了他的乐透钱购买了一间新的公寓。而 purchase 除了可以当动词，还可以当名词。我们可以说 Every online purchase of $50 or more comes with free shipping. 线上每一笔超过50元的订单可以享有免运费。接着我们看到一个动词 chirp， 指鸟吱喳叫，像是 Henry's bird doesn't really sing, but it chirps from time to time. Henry 的鸟不太会唱歌，但它偶尔会啾啾叫。再来我们看到单字 properly， 这个字是副词，课文中指机器等正常运转的。举例来说 The machine was not working properly, so it had to be shut down. 这台机器并没有正常的运作，所以得将它关闭。另外，这个字除了上面的意思，还可以指正确的、适当的。所以可以说 Make sure you turn off the faucet properly, or else water might drip out. 你务必要关好水龙头，不然可能会滴水。接下来我们看到一个名词 repairman， 指维修员。例如 Lisa called in a repairman to overhaul their air conditioner since summer is almost here. Lisa 请维修员来检修他们的冷气，因为夏天即将来临。另外，去除 repairman 字尾的 man 可以成为动词 repair， 有修理或修补之意。我们可以说Jane and Paul repaired their relationship by seeing a marriage counselor. Jane 和 Paul 利用去看婚姻咨商师来修补他们的婚姻。
All right, our first problem for Father's Day today is our refrigerator, which of course is a very big appliance. It's perhaps the most important appliance in your house because you put your food in there to keep it cool or to freeze it in the case of your freezer. Now, please note refrigerator here is the long term. Sometimes people shorten that to fridge, but if you do that, then you got to stick a D in there, F-R-I-D-G-E, the fridge. Put the milk in the refrigerator before it spoils, or you could say put the milk in the fridge before it spoils. And it's interesting here because Sandy's new refrigerator, or her new fridge, is making odd noises. Odd, strange, unusual, things you don't hear every day. Noises, strange sounds. Those are some odd noises.
Yeah. By the way, if your refrigerator is making a sound like that, is making one of those sounds, something is wrong.
Very wrong.
There's something wrong with your refrigerator, okay? For the most part, I think that my refrigerator kind of makes a low humming sound that you can barely hear. And that's it, okay? For the most part, your refrigerator should be pretty quiet. But that's not the case here with Sandy. Sandy's new refrigerator. This is a new refrigerator. It should work. It's new after all. Apparently, her refrigerator is making odd noises. So what does she do? She calls customer service. She calls the customer service number for help. And yes, customer service answers and says, "Thank you for calling Ballard Customer Service. My name is Graham. How may I help you?"
Yes, that's a very polite way to answer the telephone, especially if you're working in customer service, because you are dealing with customers who might be unhappy. And of course, customers usually call customer service if they have a problem. They're not calling to say, "Oh, I love your product. Gee, could I invite you guys out for dinner sometime?" No. They're going to call only if they have a complaint. So yes, indeed, you do need to be polite. I think Graham is being very polite here. How may I help you? What can I do for you? Etc., etc. Well, here Sandy says, "Hi, I just purchased a Ballard BXM 4937 refrigerator about a week ago, and it's making some strange noises, some odd noises, some unusual noises." And here we've got the verb to purchase, which basically is the same thing as saying buy.
There you go. You can purchase something or you can buy that thing. Now, one note, you can also use this word as a noun. You can say, "Oh, what a good purchase." Yeah, you got a good value on that item, so you bought it, you saved some money. What a good purchase. Anyways, yes, Sandy says she just recently purchased a new refrigerator, and you know what? It's making some weird noises. Now, the customer service agent here says, can you describe these noises? Yeah, it's not enough for you to say that they're strange or weird or odd. You've got to tell me more. And Sandy says they sound almost like a bird chirping. Now, during the introduction, I said, yeah, my refrigerator, it doesn't really make much noise at all. It's quite quiet. If anything, if I'm nearby the fridge, I can hear it making kind of like a low humming noise. But that's it. I've never once had a refrigerator make this type of noise, though. Apparently, the sound is almost like a bird chirping.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. Maybe a bird chirping sounds kind of like this. Maybe that's the sound the refrigerator is making. That is an unusual sound for a refrigerator to be making, but who knows? Anything is possible with refrigerators nowadays. So she is describing the sound of the refrigerator. She's giving him a description. She says it sounds like a bird chirping. Chirp is the sound a bird makes. You could also say cheep, cheep goes a bird. And the customer service representative here, Graham, has another question he asks. Is the freezer working properly? Okay, is it working the way it's supposed to?
There you go. If something is working properly, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, so here the customer service has this question. Is the freezer working properly? Okay, your refrigerator's making this noise, but Tell me some more. The attached freezer there, either on top or on the bottom of the refrigerator. Is that okay too? Apparently, this will give Graham some more information. He'll know what to do. Let's take a look at an example sentence. I have to constantly remind my daughter to sit properly. Yeah, I want her to sit up in her chair and to pay attention and stuff like that, but it's not so easy. She's quite young and she slouches and she falls off the chair and stuff like that. I just want her to sit there and behave. I want her to sit there properly.
Or pick that up and put it down properly. Someone might say that to you if you just threw something on the floor or something like that. And she says, now that you mention it, no, it's not working properly. It's kind of strange. It's kind of unusual. And the customer service here says, there might be a problem with your refrigerator's evaporator fan. We can send a repairman to take a look at it. Now, I must confess here, I am not an expert at electric appliances. I do not know how refrigerators work. I do know the word evaporate means a liquid turns into a gas. Like if it rains in the morning, the water on the streets will evaporate by noontime during the summer. But here, an evaporator fan, that just must mean something that is part of the refrigerator.
You know what? That's why we've got Graham, the customer service rep, and also the repairman. The repairman will come over. He'll know what the evaporator fan does, how it works, and hopefully he'll be able to fix things up for Sandy. Anyways, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll read from the second part of this month's Plus Talk dialogue called Electric Razor.
2. Electric razor. Sandy bought an electric razor for her husband, but it has stopped working. She goes to the manufacturer's service center to see if it can be fixed. What can I do for you today?
I bought this razor in the US, but it suddenly stopped working after only 6 months. It won't even turn on.
Please hold on while I take a look at it. Ma'am, I'm sorry, but it looks like I don't have the right parts to fix this model. Since you bought it overseas, there's not much I can do.
Okay, thanks anyway.
第二部分我们看到单字 electric 这个字是形容词，课文中指电动的、用电的。举例来说 More and more people are starting to buy electric scooters instead of ones that use gas. 越来越多人开始购买电动机车，而不是用汽油的机车。而这个字除了上面的意思外，也可以指令人震惊的、极其强烈的。我们可以说 The audience responded to the singer's electric stage presence. 观众热烈回应那名歌手绝佳的舞台风范。最后我们看到名词 manufacturer 用来指制造商、厂商。像是 This company is a leading manufacturer of stuffed animals. 这间公司是填充动物玩偶的龙头制造商。另外，去除这个字的字尾 r 可以成为它的动词 manufacture， 有制造、生产的意思。我们可以说 Michelle's family owns a factory that manufactures leather handbags. Michelle 家开了一家生产皮质手提包的工厂。
Okay, now Sandy seems to be having all sorts of problems with electric appliances here, or to be more specific, household appliances. There's something wrong with her refrigerator. It's making odd noises, so a repairman is going to come and take a look at it. Now she's having problems with an electric razor for her husband. Of course, men shave in different ways. Some men don't shave at all. They have beards and mustaches. But I guess Jeff and myself don't like to have hair growing on our faces, so we shave using razors. Do you use an electric razor or a traditional blade?
I did use an electric shaver at some point in the past, but I never felt like it gave me a good shave. If you use an actual actual razor, a sharp piece of metal, you actually get a very clean shave. You can feel your smooth skin after you've shaved with an actual razor. There won't be these little bumps or little pieces of hair sticking out that kind of feel gross. Yeah, with an electric razor, very often, those bumpy stubs of hair remain, and I don't like those at all. So I shave with a razor and some shaving cream. That's how I do it. Anyways, let's talk about this word electric right now, okay? These days, this word gets thrown around a lot, okay? And sometimes people don't use it properly, okay? Why? Because there's another word out there that seems similar but isn't quite the same. Okay, you've got the word electric and then the word electronic, okay? Here's the deal, everyone. When you're talking about electronics or things that run electronically, you're talking about devices that might use electricity, but they also have computer chips in them. So use the word electronic if a computer chip is involved, like with an iPad, an iPod, an iPhone, so on and so forth. Those are electronic devices, but they do run on electricity. Yeah, a simple device that runs on electricity is an electric device, like an electric razor. There's no need for a CPU or a computer chip to be found in a razor, an electric razor. So it's simpler. Call it an electric razor. It runs on electricity. You plug it into the wall or it has battery power. It's an electric device. For example, you could say, last week I bought a new electric toothbrush at Costco.
And of course, here the word razor just refers to a sharp piece of metal that is used in shaving. Men use them, women use them too. In this particular case, it's an electric razor. It uses electricity to cut unwanted hair off of your body. Now, Sandy bought an electric razor for her husband, but it has stopped working. It's broken. It does not function. She goes to the manufacturer's service center to see if it can be fixed. So maybe she bought something by Norelco or some company like that. She's going to their service center to ask them face to face about what to do about it, okay? A manufacturer, of course, is a company that actually manufactures something or makes products.
Let's take a look at an example sentence. You could say something like, if the device is faulty, you should send it back to the manufacturer and ask for a replacement.
You should, or I could say my father's company manufactures shoes. Okay, so in this particular case, though, she's going to the manufacturer's service center to see if this electric razor can be repaired. The repairman says, what can I do for you today? Of course, the repairman is very polite. Sandy says, well, I bought this razor in the U.S., in the United States, but it suddenly stopped working after only 6 months. It won't even turn on. So something definitely is wrong with this electric razor. We can tell from this that she's talking to the manufacturer outside of the United States because she mentions she bought this in the United States. Maybe she's here in Taiwan, perhaps. And so she bought it in the U.S., but hey, it broke down. It stopped working after only 6 months. That sounds like a pretty poor quality device.
Yeah, it won't even turn on after 6 months. This might just be a piece of junk. Anyways, the repairman says, please hold on while I take a look at it. And then Sandy waits while the repairman works on the razor. Hopefully, the repairman knows what to do. Sadly, though, he doesn't. The repairman says, ma'am, I'm sorry, but it looks like I don't have the right parts to fix this model. Since you bought it overseas, there's not much I can do. So there you have it. The repairman won't be able to repair this device. How terrible.
Well, hopefully this device is under warranty or something like that. Then she could possibly get it replaced. But, of course, the other alternative is for her to fly back to the United States and go to a service center there to have them look at it. Perhaps they will have the parts to fix this broken electric razor.
Anyways, the repairman tried his hardest, and Sandy knows this, so she says, okay, thanks anyway. Yeah, thanks for your effort. Anyways, folks, with that, it is time for us to say goodbye for now, but don't worry, don't fret, we'll be back soon, and hey, the Chinese teacher is waiting in the wings.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天的文法重点。在对话的第一部分， Sandy 买的新冰箱有怪声，于是他就打去找客服。那客服人员问他说，冷冻库有没有正常运作？ Sandy 回答说， Now that you mention it, no, it doesn't seem cold enough. 既然你提起了，不正常好像不够冷。句子里面用到 now that， 它表示既然或是由于，那它是用来引导原因的从属连接词，也就是说now that 后面要接表示原因的子句。那这个子句的内容通常就是对方已经知道的原因或是讯息。举例来说， Now that the show is over, let's go grab a bite. 既然表演结束了，我们去吃点东西吧。好，顺便帮同学们补充2个意思相近的用法，一个是 seeing that 加上子句，一个是 since 加上子句，这2种也都可以用来表达由于怎么样，既然怎么样。像是 Since it's raining outside, we should cancel the picnic. 既然外面在下雨，那我们应该取消野餐。好，再造一个例句。Seeing that you've already made your decision, there's no point in discussing this. 既然你都已经做好决定，讨论这件事情也没什么意义了。好，我们看到对话的第2部分， Sandy 帮先生买的刮胡刀不能用了，他就到这个刮胡刀的制造商服务中心，想看看说他能不能修理。维修人员这时候就请他稍后，那这里用到的片语是Hold on, hold on 表达稍后。那我们就顺便来学这个片语的3种常见用法。第一种就是课文用法，我们可以表达稍等，等一下，稍后。例如 Hold on, I'll be right back. 等一下，我马上就回来了。好，第2种呢，它是表达抓紧或者是抓住，后面常常会搭配 to。例如Please hold on tight to the handrails. 请紧握扶手，就会忍不住想要接站稳踏阶。好，再来看到第3种用法呢，它是表达坚持。例如说 Hold on, don't give up. 坚持下去，不要放弃啊。好，那在对话的最后呢，维修人员说他没有适合的零件可以修理这一种机型，他就说 Since you bought it overseas, there's not much I can do. 由于你是在海外购买的，我帮不上忙。同学们有没有看到这边句子里面又用到 since， 在这边就是我们前面说到的用法。since 后面用来连接表示原因的子句，就是用来表达因为怎么样，由于怎么样，既然怎么样。好，那么以上是今天的重点整理，我们来回顾今天的单字吧。
Purchase. Bill and Amy purchased a large piece of land and turned it into a farm. Chirp. Ivy's pet bird chirped excitedly as she cut up some fruit to feed it. Properly. Based on how slowly these web pages are loading, I don't think our internet is working properly. Electric. Ray turned on the electric kettle so he could make some tea. Razor. Depending on what type of razor you have, you may or may not be able to put it in your carry-on luggage. Manufacturer. Toyota is not only the largest car manufacturer in Japan, but also one of the largest in the world.
Okay, everyone. With that, today's article is now complete. But, as always, we sure hope that you guys have enjoyed reading along with us. Anyways, I'm Jeff.
I am Roger.
See you next time.